From the WYLN studios in Hazleton, Pennsylvania, WYLN Evening Edition at 5:30 starts right now.
Good evening. It's Wednesday, August 17th, 2016. I'm Ann Gownley. Well, as of 5 p.m., it's now former Attorney General Kathleen Kane. She resigned the office at the close of business today. She announced the resignation around 24 hours ago. It followed her conviction on all charges against her in the trial over perjury and obstruction charges. Her sentencing date has been set for October 24th. Bruce Castor will be sworn in as acting Attorney General later this evening. He'll serve out the remainder of her term, which ends in January. Castor is a veteran prosecutor who, among other things, was a suburban Philadelphia district attorney. An armed holdup at a local convenience store in West Hazleton happened just around 11 o'clock last night. West Hazleton police are on the lookout for a suspect involved in Tuesday night's robbery. According to police, the man walked into the pantry quick on North Broad Street, brandished a semi-automatic pistol. Police say that he got away with an undetermined amount of cash. The suspect was last seen wearing a ski mask, gray hat, and black jacket, a red shirt, and anyone with information is asked to call police in West Hazleton at 570-455-3733. A man was shot by police as he tried to run them down during a drug sting, and he was sentenced on Tuesday to up to 7 years in state prison. 32-year-old Bong Bob Kim pleaded guilty in May to aggravated assault and drug trafficking charges. The sentence was handed down by Judge Michael Vo. Kim told the judge that he made a mistake. Vo countered arguably that it wasn't a mistake, it was a conscious act. The incident happened last November 19th at the Cary Avenue Plaza in Hanover Township. He was shot after trying to run down officers who were trying to arrest him after an undercover drug deal. A Hazleton man serving life has once again appealed. 27-year-old Benjamin Westbrooks was convicted of first-degree murder in 2012 in the death of Alicia Weaver. He abducted her outside a North Wyoming Street nail salon, took her to the woods in Foster Township near Buck Mountain, where he shot her 4 times over debt. Several previous attempts to overturn the sentence have failed. This time, defense attorney Matthew Kelly filed an appeal alleging Westbrooks' trial counsel was ineffective for failing to object when a witness testified that Westbrooks previously pierced a man's cheek with a screwdriver. Westbrooks claims that testimony painted him as a violent criminal and the jury against him. Westbrooks is serving his sentence at State Correctional Institution in Fayette. Police are searching for a media studies professor from Penn State's University Park campus. 56-year-old Ronald Betting of State College was last seen on August 13th. He has been an instructor and professor at Penn State since 1988. Betting teaches undergraduate and graduate courses on the political economy of communications. State College police say that Betting drives a maroon 2010 Ford Focus, Pennsylvania license plate HJL 5155, and that is also reported missing. Anyone who has information is asked to call 814-234-7150. State Representative Tara Toohill addressed members of the Hazleton Area School Board at last night's meeting. Toohill took to the podium and asked the board to rescind its vote on half-day kindergarten. She called the move to eliminate full-day kindergarten historical and catastrophic.
It is not good policy. I'm asking for 5 of you, only, I believe with the number of people that are in the room tonight, only 5 of you to come forward and rescind that vote. The community has had much public outcry. We are sending education in Hazleton backwards, and the teachers, the first grade teachers, are going to be farther behind with the benchmarks that the children that are coming to them are reaching, and all of us are going to be basically a year behind in education.
Concerned parents also voiced their concerns on how the decision will affect their children's early educational development.
I was told to dedicate 5 to 7 hours to my child's curriculum. That's not including social. That's not including play. That's not including being with other kids. It's 5 to 7 hours, and as a parent, I'm going to dedicate to my child's education. We're cutting that time by more than half by sending them to a public school. I just don't see how this can make sense.
Though Toohill could not promise immediate funding, she told the board that she would do everything in her power to help get money to keep full-day program.
I'm telling you, in my authority, if I was the governor, I could come just drop first, right? But like I'm telling you, I'm here, I'm gonna work with you, and then yes, we do get extra money than other school districts because of the challenges that we face. Now we're having this basic education funding formula, but there were 2 other school districts that received more money in the fiscal code, in this code, in that code, for certain things. So I'm willing to continue to work on it. If the plan on money we're working on, and I'm right here, and I'm telling you in my professional opinion that this is not a good policy.
According to school board members, it would take around $1.5 million from the state to keep full-day kindergarten. After hearing last night's arguments, the board decided not to take another vote, leaving many parents up in arms. Another Hazleton area school district meeting is scheduled for Tuesday, August 23rd. A polling location in Hazleton will remain open until at least next year. WYLN's Aaron Harvey has more from last night's Hazleton City Council meeting.
There will be some new renovations coming to Hazleton City Hall along with the downtown in the near future. City Council met last night and discussed many items from applying for several grants to the possibility of closing a polling place in the 14th ward of the city. Mayor Jeff Cassat and City Council member Robert Gavio were both absent from last night's meeting. City Council President Jack Monday says the 14th Ward Fire Station and the Southside Fire Station polling sites will remain open for the rest of this year.
The polling places, the fire halls, they had talked, there were some problems with accessibility, handicap accessibility. They needed some repairs. We don't know if the city, how much the city could afford to do, and there was a possibility we would have to move them, but I got a call from the solicitor, David Pedri, from the manager, the council manager, David Pedri, who said we could probably put it off until the next year, and that's good news. Hopefully they won't be closed, and they'll be the polling places for the upcoming presidential election.
Hazleton City Hall may be getting some long overdue renovations in the near future.
We opened up bids tonight for renovations for City Hall, window work, masonry work, HVAC for council chambers. They're going to see what we could fit into the budget. There's only so much money, and we're going to see, depending on the bids, what we could get done, what's our priorities. The bid included windows, masonry, and HVAC. I think we got some good bids, and hopefully we can get a lot of work done.
Council also got bids for the downtown Hazleton development project.
We opened some bids tonight for renovations for the downtown building that the DHD Realty is doing. We got the bids. Some of them, what we had to do is we gave them to the engineer to look at and evaluate.
City Council also made a compromise in the purchase of 2 trucks.
The mayor wanted to borrow some money and buy 4 trucks. We disagreed with the mayor. We don't want to borrow money. We have the money in liquid fuels and also CD. And what we did was we bought 2 trucks. Maybe in the fall we could possibly buy another one, and maybe apply for an LSA grant for the following in the following year to get another truck.
In Hazleton, for WILN News, I'm Aaron Harvey.
Thank you, Aaron. Former Penn State wide receivers coach Mike McQuarrie's whistleblower lawsuit against the school is set for trial. Chester County Judge Thomas Gavin set the trial date for October 17th. The jury will be selected October 10th. McQuarrie filed a $4 million whistleblower lawsuit against the university in 2012, claiming he was wrongfully terminated during the Jerry Sandusky scandal. He was purported to be an eyewitness to the 2002 Jerry Sandusky incident. Then a graduate assistant, McQuarrie allegedly walked in on Sandusky's assault of victim number 2. McQuarrie was unable to find work with another program after being let go by Penn State. Earlier this month, Judge Gavin denied Penn State's request for a stay in the suit. The university sought the stay or delay primarily to hold proceedings in McQuarrie's suit until after the cases of former university president Graham Spanier, former senior vice president Gary Schultz, and former athletic director Tim Curley went to trial. Well, it's time now for a first look at our forecast. A much colder day than we've been used to over the past several days, but how long will these temperatures last? Gary Perna is in for Chief Meteorologist Joe Garbacik and is in the Weather Center with the details. Gary?
Well, Ann, you're right. Today was a really comfortable day compared to some of the ones that we saw earlier in the week and even last week. But how long will those cool temperatures stay around? We're hoping they're going to stay around for a while. We'll give you all those details coming up in just a couple of minutes here when we return for Maine weather. Ann?
Thanks, Gary. Coming up next, members of the Hazleton Area Marching Band are gearing up for the 2016 high school football season. WYLN's Abby Piskel stopped by band camp to check out what this year's band has prepared for the season. Plus, an annual golf tournament is scheduled for this weekend. Find out what it will benefit and how you can get involved. More news, weather, and sports is coming your way only on WYLN. Stay tuned.
You're watching WYLN News with Ann Gownley, video journalists Mike Lula and Julie Stefanovich, Paula Degnan, Gary Perna, Abby Piskel, and Aaron Harvey. Sports with Eric DeBerardinis and John Eric Poli, and weather with Chief Meteorologist Joe Garbachik.
At All-American Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, you not only get the vehicle that you want,
you also get the lowest financing options.
We also deliver unmatched service.
Whether you're in need of a work truck, have an active family lifestyle, or simply want to show off your fun, adventurous side, All-American Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram has a wide variety of inventory to choose from. The summer clearance event is going on now. Stop in today.
M Valley Market, located at 699 South Kennedy Drive in McAdoo, is now open. It's your one-stop shop for gas or diesel, Green Mountain Coffee, Gears Iced Tea, Pennsylvania Lottery, tobacco products, and so much more. And don't forget, you can pick up your favorite candy and snacks. M Valley Market, 699 South Kennedy Drive in McAdoo.
S.J. Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi electric, Mr. Slim ductless heating and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Rinnai, and trained comfort specialists, call S.J. Kowalski at 570-455-2600.
The first football game of the season for the Hazleton Area Cougars is just 2 weeks away, and it's been a busy 2 weeks for members of the Hazleton Area Band as they have been practicing every day at band camp. WYLN's Abby Piskel has the details.
With the new school year just around the corner, the Hazleton Area Marching Band has been preparing for the upcoming football and competition season. This year's band is made up of 72 students, bringing in more students than last year. The music for this year's field show consists of 3 different movements, with the music created specifically for this band playing to each student's strengths.
Well, the show definitely is harder than last year with all the music and everything, and the drill is definitely very intricate. Our story is very interesting, so you'll have to come out and see it. It's very dramatic and stuff like that, so I'm really looking forward to how the crowd reacts this year.
Not only does the band perform at football games, but they also participate in competitions to show off their skills to other music departments.
It's always fun. I love going to the football games, cheering on my team, just having a great time with the people I've become a family with. Yes, we are doing competitions. A lot of our competitions are further this year so the students can compete against the bands of their size. All of our talented musicians deserve the opportunity to bring their best to show all of the other music programs what they're capable of doing.
To divide the responsibilities of the band, not only is there the head band director, but also a student drum major who leads the band, and section captains who help other students within their instrumental groups.
I've been in the band for 4 years, and the whole drum major process is, you have to write an essay about how you think you're qualified to become a drum major. We had to submit all of our grades and everything and just put in a little resume, and then we go through an audition process, and then we find out whether we're a drum major or not.
It's great being in charge of so many people, so many different personalities especially, because you get to learn all their stories and learn how much they can do, and it's great making them a little bit better.
Those who have been in band for their whole high school career reflected on their time and say how each year the band comes together to be one big family.
It's crazy the amount of friends you make and the bonds you grow, being with all these people for months straight at a time, cramped in hot buses. It's really enriching, actually.
When you first come here, it's like you're a complete stranger walking into like a completely different town. And then as time progresses, it's like
it just becomes one big family, and this is like your hometown, and it's just great. I love it.
Freshman to senior year from the past 4 years, it's really hard work putting in every 4 years, but it gets easier and easier as you go along.
After all of their hard work, the marching band will begin their football season on Friday, August 26th, when the Hazleton area Cougars travel to Berwick. You can catch them live here on WILN, beginning at 7 p.m. In Hazel Township, for WILN News, I'm Abby Piskel.
Thank you, Abby. Coming up next, Gary Perna is back with a full look at our forecast. Stay tuned. All Care Home Care, providing quality in home care since 1986. Call and see how their team of licensed physical therapists, skilled nurses, speech, and occupational therapists can provide you with exceptional service in the comfort of your own home. They also offer dietitian, home health aide, and medical social worker services. You have a choice in your health care. For safe, friendly, qualified care, call All Care Home Care today and let their team begin taking care of you and your loved ones.
Were you satisfied with your child's education this school year? Well, take a look at what Marian Catholic High School has to offer. Students are challenged academically, spiritually, morally, and physically. Excellent student-teacher ratio and a full array of clubs and activities. 90% of all grads continue on to higher education. A sound investment in your child's future. Affordable tuition and scholarships are available. Log on to our website or call today for a free tour.
Stop by Thomas Farms, 556 St. John's Road in Drums for pick your own sweet and hot peppers, tomatoes, beans, eggplant, cabbage, and herbs. Don't forget to stop by every Thursday, 10 to 4, near the Foster Township Recycle Center.
Vinny's Pizzeria and Family Restaurant in Hazleton, serving fresh homemade Italian food, pizza, pasta, wings, and home of the wedgie. Vinny's Pizzeria and Family Restaurant in Hazleton. Drive in or pick up, and we deliver. Call 455-4444.
Well, taking a look at our temperature, 73 degrees outside today. Not too bad of the day. The humidity kind of stayed pretty low, too, so we didn't have a lot of issues to deal with like we've been over the last couple of days, and even last week. It was just so muggy. Today there was a nice breeze, but it was still warm. Not to say it wasn't warm, but 73 degrees right now. 64 for dew point, humidity holding at 73%. And we have that wind coming out of the west-northwest. It's been bouncing around between 5 and 15 miles per hour, not looking too bad, and it feels 74, so you know what, the humidity's not really playing a huge factor today, only feeling a degrees higher than what the temperature is. Now let's take a look at the stats for today, and not looking too bad either. High 74, low of 67. Now we got that high about 11:26 this morning. The wind gust was about 23 miles per hour. That was registered about 6:22 a.m. before most of us were probably even awake, or half of us were at work. And the low was about 6:16 this morning, so just before that time of the wind gust. Taking a look at the map today, currently out there, not looking too bad. We're holding 70s, 82 out in Williamsport, 83 down in Allentown, Mount Pocono coming in at 72, Avoca coming in at 78. We're holding pretty good here in 70s as well, and 70s across the Commonwealth State College as well. So we saw some cloudy to sunshine and some scattered showers down in the Pittsburgh, Johnstown area as well. Now taking a look at those wind speeds, not looking too bad. We have some calm, 10 miles per hour up in Mount Pocono, 8 in Allentown, but not looking too bad. The wind not playing a huge role, but there is definitely some wind out there for us to enjoy, and not being so hot and sticky as we move through the day. Your 7-day forecast here in WILN, not shaping up too bad. Thursday, partly sunny skies, a high of 82. For tomorrow, a low of 63 at night. Friday, as we get ready for the start of the weekend, and the work week, I should say, mostly sunny, 83 is a high. Saturday, 82 is a high, mostly sunny, so it could be a good weekend to get out and get some stuff done, maybe have some adventure time before we get ready for school, as we're getting, the countdown continues to go back to school. Those overnight temperatures not looking too bad, 80s through the most of the week beginning of Monday, but 78 for Monday with partly sunny skies. A chance of a thunderstorm lingers around Sunday and Monday, and Tuesday, Wednesday not looking bad in the 70s, so hopefully maybe moving into next week we'll start getting some cooler temperatures where it won't be so bad and so hot for a long period of time. Stay with us. More news is headed your way right after this.
M Valley Market, located at 699 South Kennedy Drive in McAdoo, is now open. It's your one-stop shop for gas or diesel, Green Mountain Coffee, Gears Iced Tea, Pennsylvania Lottery, tobacco products, and so much more. And don't forget, you can pick up your favorite candy and snacks. M Valley Market, 699 South Kennedy Drive in McAdoo.
Malat's Farm has fresh produce, tomatoes, cucumbers, watermelons, blueberries, and everybody's summer favorite, sweet corn, and so much more. Everything under the big top. Route 93 across from Tom's Country Kitchen. Call 570-233-3087. They're open 7 days a week.
I'm Abby Piskel. I was born and raised here in Hazleton, and I'm excited to be a part of the WILN team to bring communities together through the power of television.
This Saturday at Sand Springs Country Club will be the 29th annual Sonny Cress Memorial Golf Tournament. Sonny was the member of the Cress family, and the tournament was set up in his honor. All proceeds will go towards various charities in the greater Hazleton area. Over the years, the Memorial Fund has raised over $250,000, and this year the Helping Hand Society is one of the charity choice.
The golf tournament is this Saturday, August the 20th. At the Sand Springs Country Club. It is a captain and crew format, $100 per golfer, and it's well worth the money. You receive a continental breakfast and Bloody Marys and mimosas at registration, a lunch at the turn, and a good old-fashioned barbecue after the golf tournament is over.
Anyone participating in the tournament will receive a golf shirt, compliments of the Cress family. There will also be other prizes for golfers of all abilities.
This year we're offering a Corvette for a hole-in-one on the 17th hole at Sand Springs. We also have a raffle. All of the money from the raffle, the door prize drawing, is contributed directly to charity.
There are still openings available for anyone interested in attending or becoming a sponsor. For more information, you can contact Harry Hugh Pullett, Cotton Payne, or Dan Geidish. A free concert will be held this Sunday in Beaver Meadows featuring some rock and roll. The Beaver Meadows Citizens for Recreation will be hosting their final summer concert from 6 to 8 p.m. this Sunday at the Memorial Park in Beaver Meadows. This is the 9th season of concerts, ranging at about 5 concerts a year. Beaver Meadows Citizen for Recreation Mentor Jennifer Barnasevich says that this is a great way to wind down the end of summer.
The concert is free, but we do have refreshments. For purchase, we'll have 50/50s, and all the proceeds benefit the Citizens for Recreation. We will have a cornhole beanbag toss tournament. Registration for that begins at 5:30. We also will have tricky trays available, and we'll have a car show, so if anybody has a car that they want to bring down, they line up around the park, and it just fits in perfect with the Legends rock and roll that we have going on that whole night.
The Citizens for Recreation hosts different events for members of the community, including bus trips, kinds in the park night, and a fall festival. These events help give the community something fun to do and help to enrich their lives.
Wind down your Sunday evening. It's the perfect way to end your weekend from 6 to 8 in Memorial Park in Beaver Meadows, and you can also get updates at our Beaver Meadows Citizens for Recreation Facebook page.
Again, admission is free and all are welcomed to attend. Coming up next, Eric DeVerdinis is in with sports here on WYLN and some more high school football previews for us. Stay tuned.
Vinny's Pizzeria and Family Restaurant in Hazleton, serving fresh homemade Italian food, pizza, pasta, wings, and home of the wedgie. Vinny's Pizzeria and Family Restaurant in Hazleton. Drive in or pick up, and we deliver. Call 455-4444.
Stop by Thomas Farms, 556 St. John's Road in Drums for pick your own sweet and hot peppers, tomatoes, beans, eggplant, cabbage, and herbs. Don't forget to stop by every Thursday, 10 to 4, near the Foster Township Recycle Center.
At All American Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, you not only get the vehicle that you want,
you also get the lowest financing options.
We also deliver unmatched service.
Whether you're in need of a work truck, have an active family lifestyle, or simply want to show off your fun, adventurous side, All-American Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram has a wide variety of inventory to choose from. The summer clearance event is going on now. Stop in today.
Every year, every team is tasked with replacing talent, some more than others. Our tour of high school football camps across the area continues as we visit Mahanoy area.
We're kind of a no-name team as of right now.
A no-name team coming off the only back-to-back district playoff appearances in school history.
We might not have one or two very, very well-known names or one or two guys that could step in, but I think it's going to be more of a collaborative effort this year than it has been in the past.
Gone are skill position players like Mason Ryan, Matt Yansena, Lenny Dolsky, and Mike Ronsky.
They were great leadership. They've all played since their freshman year, and they had a lot of knowledge that they passed on to us.
A name to know is Matt Lewandowski, a 2-year starter on defense that steps into the crucial role of quarterback in the Golden Bears' triple option offense.
I tried focusing on leadership and more agility, trying to get stronger, trying to get faster. Since I'm the young kid on the team, finally stepping up as quarterback, having the role.
A proven unit will be the offensive line, which has developed continuity the past few seasons.
The line is this foundation. That's what we need to start with to be able to move the ball, to get points on the board.
Definitely have to communicate with each other, which I think, we're pretty good right now. We just got to, keep it going and everything.
The schedule is a help too. With a shift to small and big school divisions in the Schuylkill League, Mahanoy loses matchups with Blue Mountain, Jim Thorpe, Lehighton, and North Schuylkill.
Our league is tough enough for a small school playing the other small schools, let alone playing schools that are twice the size, 3 times the size of you. I think we as a staff know the type of level that our kids can play at that we have, but nobody else knows that right now.
We find out along with everyone else in week 1 as the Bears host Towanda. This Saturday, Mahanoy scrimmages a Williams Valley team that enters 2016 with a little more experience, which the Vikings think will take them far.
Well, last year was kind of a building year. We had a couple key players go down, and this year we're all back, and most of us have been starting for 3 or 4 years, so we're a very veteran team. We all got a good grasp of what's going on, so we're hoping, we think we could go undefeated and make a push towards Hershey.
Yesterday we mentioned how losing streak's a rarity for both the Rail Riders and Iron Pigs this season. Well, they avoided even a small one. Now Lehigh Valley and Scranton Wilkes-Barre look to stretch their winning streaks to with the separation still 4.5 games between the two in the IL North standings. Paul Sox at Pigs and Tides at Rail Riders, with first pitch in each game set for 7:05 tonight. That's it for sports. Stay tuned.
Malat's Farm has fresh produce, tomatoes, cucumbers, watermelons, blueberries, and everybody's summer favorite, sweet corn, and so much more. Everything under the big top. Route 93 across from Tom's Country Kitchen. Call 570-233-3087. They're open 7 days a week.
I'm Erin Harvey. I'm from Wilkes-Barre and I'm the night reporter here at WILN. I cover various meetings countywide and am proud to be part of the WILN news team to bring communities together through the power of television.
Well, there you have it. There's the 7-day forecast. I know it is 2-a-days. That's all that matters. So it is 2-a-days, and there are beautiful weather, some thunderstorms. Tomorrow, a little bit, 82 degrees, not too bad. Friday, 83, mostly sunny for Saturday again. So it's kind of looking like a nice weekend. Some summer thunderstorms on Sunday. So, wrapping up the end of the week.
I think we have a new job for you.
I think we do. Maybe I could try it out. I don't know. 7-day forecast I can handle. But all those other numbers, I have to give kudos to Joe Garbacic.
That looks good. I was at North Schuylkill today, your school, and that preview to come. But I was saying today felt a little bit better than the previous 2 days. And hopefully, I feel like today was kind of the perfect temperature as long as we avoid that rain for those teams to practice. And it's not just football. It's all other fall sports getting going, too.
Yeah, and it's the humidity, too. So you want to wipe out the humidity and maybe welcome fall? It's football season. Why not? Have a good night, everyone.